Can Cure is an organization that basically started because Andre Carrier, who owns the Eureka, actually thought that he wanted to do something for his family and friends that would actually bring, they asked a couple soldiers to just come to their home for Christmas. From there it snowballed. There was so much outpouring from the community that they actually had to start a charity, and they thought, you know what, we shouldn't just do this in Jackson, New Hampshire. We need to bring it to Park City, which is actually much closer to Mesquite, and there's snow here.
The Wounded Warrior Project are warriors who've returned, and usually in their lives as warriors have spent many, many Christmases away, both in their service and recovering from injuries. And what we try to do is to bring they and their families together to experience a really an idyllic Christmas, both in terms of a beautiful place and experiencing hospitality, but also experiencing the heart of a community where we hope that these 4 days together is a start of kind of their therapy.
While we're here at Park City, our family had the opportunity to take part in many activities. It included taking a ride on the Polar Express, also known as the Heber Creeper. We went tubing with our family down at Soldier Hollow, which was just absolutely wonderful. The NAC was really gracious to us, and we went and did some sled hockey and learned a little bit about that. That was pretty interesting, a little challenging on the hips there. And then the NAC also took us and gave us a little bit of some skiing lessons, as me and none of my family have ever skied before, so that was quite the experience. I ended up on my rear a couple times, but it wasn't too bad.
To be able to spend time with my family and get them to do things that, frankly, I don't think we could afford or even think of doing. It's been a real adventure, but at the same time, it's been a real bonding as a family.
You know, I think that this is as much about community as it is anything else, and I think in a lot of ways, when these guys are over there in Iraq and Afghanistan fighting, they're preserving our sense of community. And you see the outpouring of community that, you know, that the guys at Eureka, that Greg and Andre started, and the people here have totally picked up on that. And there's a real sense and there's a real heart coming from Park City, and I think that that's why it's a great place.
We signed on because obviously we wanted to help in any way we could with Christmas Can Cure, and it stopped becoming a job, and it was so much more. And then every single partner we called, it was like instantly they signed on, they wanted to help. I mean, it was incredible to see kind of like the outpouring of support. And now that we've done the weekend, it has been like, honestly, we leave them on tomorrow, and I'm gonna bawl like a baby.
I try and come up with words to describe it, but just being able to see my family just do these things and experience these things and the bonds that we were able to build, and not only with my family, but with all those other people that helped to contribute and give of their time and of their talents. It was just wonderful, and I feel like I'm kind of coming full circle now.
If you went down to look for Christmas, you would see a stamp of Park City. Having a Christmas that's like this, it's just going to be memories for us.